to advise their fans. When you say they've not had a great season, that's not necessarily because they didn't have a good team or squad of players. Remember when the league started in match week 4, match week 7, they were on top.
Actually, I think after 3. After like three matches, they were on top.
No, it went further than that. To be honest,
I doubt it traveled that far.
No, it did. When did they get their home ban? That was after match week 7 or so.
Yeah.
And at that time they had not lost any.
The troubles had started. That's why they started misbehaving.
Well, no, they sacked Frimpong Manso 3 days before the first FA Cup game. That was around late November.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
late November. So their struggles had started way before.
No. Then that will pass 3 games.
Yeah. Monday 6, Monday 7, they're about. They were okay. They were fine. They were in the mix. And they had their own problems with the crowd, and they had to play away from home at some point. It started affecting their form. Then they had their internal problems. Otherwise, had they played all games at home, had they kept that momentum, they could have been very much around this conversation of who could be in the top 4, who could be winning the league. But the cup games are always special. When you've got a good team and you can prepare them for that one game, they can do it, and that is why they're in the final. Big ups to them. So sorry for Dreams FC. With the greatest respect to Bofakatam, they deserve where they are.
Yeah.
But
2 wonderful goals.
2 brilliant goals. And I was discussing with Danny Offset that the first goal from Da Costa, if that is in an academy, they are telling him he doesn't have the technique because he didn't go with the instep or through the laces. He went with what we call in Ghana parlance, agon or wagon.
That's right.
That was the goalkeeper wasn't ready for it.
Yeah,
the goalkeeper. But what this means is, to poke it. What this means is that Dreams FC won't go back to Africa. And so now the experience they gained from Africa this year, and I was rooting for them that if they went back to Africa, that
would have been a force.
Would have been a brilliant experience for them to replicate or try out even better some of the things they did last year. But I mean, that's football. Maybe then now the opportunity for
there's no perfect script.
Those in the finals to also test what they can do.
Absolutely.
What a story it will be for these 2 clubs. So to mind about Bafaka. I've got back into the league. We've seen them, and we're speaking about the problem they've had. But when you have a cup final to play, you can for that one moment put all of the mess or the problems you've got in the club behind you and focus on the goal. Maxwell can know this experience. He's been here. He's done it. He knows what it means to get here. Beating Lagos City is his former club. That would be painful to them. But that is what the FA Cup is meant for. There's no Kotoko, there's no Hal, there's no Adrian, there's no the so-called traditional clubs. Obia as the tagline is. And for these 2 clubs, I think we're going to have one of the most exciting finals because this would mean so much for whoever wins this.
Absolutely.
I'm not too sure who's the underdog going into this. Forget about the league positions. But look at the stature of these clubs and what winning the FA Cup would mean for them and their fans. These are 2 clubs that are very much based in the heart of towns where the fans absolutely adore these clubs.
Actually, these are 2 BA clubs.
They're
going to bus the fans to wherever
believe me,
the final is happening. So it will be something.
That subtle rivalry. There is that bragging rights in BA. There is history, right on there for these 2 clubs to touch.